Hi and welcome to this video. I'm Karaniki and today I'm kind of showing you my comic and how I work on it. And first, the pictures you see on screen right now is just the characters. So this is Ethan, which is the main character of the story. I just thought it was good to show you guys so you know which characters I'm talking about. So yeah, different images of him. And this next one is Honako. It's a bit of a later version of her. And then we have Mani, or Maniaku, that is also called. And Safa is in this picture too, and it's all them together. So when I start, I just do a quick storyboarding. I have done an older storyboarding before, but I couldn't find it. But it's I have that story in mind, so this is just me planning it a bit more and doing a bit more with it. So yeah, I just do some small weird things like these. It's just so that it's not supposed to look good, it's just supposed to go real quick. Because otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't be a point of doing anything. So yeah, otherwise I work in Procreate with this, and since I got this storyboarding before, I know how I should make the panels, and then I plan out how big they're gonna be and stuff like that in this stage. So yeah. And then, yeah, I didn't record me fixing the speak bubbles. Is that what you call them? I don't know. I think you call them that. But yeah, so I always write the text and then draw the lines around it, because otherwise there can be, if you draw the whole bubble by itself first, then you'll have a bunch of trouble, because if you make the bubble, let's say, too small or too big, if you make it too small, you'll have to squeeze the text in there. And if you make it too big, it just seems like the text is really big compared to every other text, especially if you have a squeezed in one right next to it. So don't do that, just write text first. So yeah, and this character here is Ethan's, I guess do you say adoptive mom? She adopted him. So she takes care of him. And yeah, I haven't been able to upload this comic to Webtoon yet, but I hope I can. If I can, I will try this week, maybe later today, I'll see. Or I'll try next week. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and get it up, and I'll tell you once it's up. And the character I'm drawing right now is the main character, Ethan. And when I started working on this comic was maybe a little bit after 6th grade, I think. I don't really remember. But I made the first, and I uploaded it to Webtoon, but it was all blurry, so yeah, I took it down again, and I haven't been able to upload since, so I hope it really works now. It's all because all the computers I had around were too old, so it wouldn't work for some reason. That was really annoying, but yeah, I didn't give up. I was still working on it because I kind of liked the story, and I have a lot planned for it, so if you think maybe I should tell you a bit about it, so you'll see if you think it's interesting or not. But yeah, so I guess it's kind of Attack on Titan vibes from it. I had just watched Attack on Titan when I came up with the idea, but I didn't want to make it too similar. But it's still the people have been fighting with demons from the time that the story starts. This war between demons and humans have been going on for 400 years. So a lot has happened. And yeah, the humans were about to get extinct. Yeah, extinct at least. But they hid up in a cave under the ground and like sealed themselves in with a huge boulder, so they would be able to like regain their numbers. And now they're living there. And basically, like where the story starts is just Ethan's mom yelling at him to get up because his friends are there, and Safaya, who is one of his friends, she is the one with the pigtails, I guess you say. The blue and pink hair. And she came up with this idea that like they should go to the library and research a way to get out of the cave without like breaking any rules or something like that. And they go there. Manny, like I just call him because it's so much easier to say Manny, so I'm just gonna keep on calling him Manny. Everybody does that anyway, so his name is basically no, but it's a nickname still. But yeah, Manny doesn't really like to read that much, and he suggests she use the internet instead. And Safai comes with this comment that she doesn't trust the internet. But yeah, they find a book and they figure out like that they can join the military to get outside of this cave. Because even though there are just demons outside, at least they think there are just demons outside. Foreshadowing. But yeah, so they think there are just demons outside, but even so they want to get out. So plus none of them has anything against fighting these demons anyways, or learning how to fight. But yeah, so a lot of things are gonna happen. It hasn't happened yet here. Usually, like the tip I heard from other webtoon creators is that you should have something that picks up like on the third chapter. You should upload 3 chapters at once, because the algorithm, I guess, on webtoon, just to get things working. But yeah, I haven't had anything directly pick up much, but I made the chapters a lot shorter so that I will have time to work on them. So yeah, it's I read some like webtoons that are really short, and it kind of annoys you that they're so short, but at the same time you just want to read more and more because they are so short you don't realize like how much you're reading. Because I noticed that when you're reading like a chapter that's really long, you kind of lose like the will to keep reading sometimes, or sometimes it's just so interesting you don't want to stop and you just don't want chapter to end. But still, I'm keeping it pretty short, so even if you're like a new reader coming in after a while, you'll be able to like get into the story pretty fast. And yeah, this like size of the canvas I have for this one, I like made it kind of a rule for me, like one chapter should be 2 of these canvases. So yeah, it will, like one chapter will be double the length of this. I don't know, I think I might have made chapter 4 just 1 canvas size. I think I might have done that. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was something like that. But yeah, this one that I'm working on right now is chapter 5. But I don't think there's too much spoilers here. Nothing really big has happened yet. But still, it's sad that I couldn't find like my first storyboarding for this. But if I had, like, things have changed so much for this one. Like, so much. Because in the beginning it was just, Ethan's mom is working on the archives for this whole cave society. And they just, like, keep information on people there and stuff like that. And this whole, like, thing is that Ethan just happens to find a file about her, and things aren't really like he expected them to be. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil more than that. But in like the first chapter, I just had them go to the library in the original first storyboarding, and they found out that they had to join the military to get out. But in like then the other chapter after that, I had this like all the action go down in the first, like a lot of crazy stuff happened. That character I had was just gone. I'm not gonna say more than that. Who knows, will I keep it in or not? But here I'm like already at chapter 5 and I still haven't gotten past what I made for like storyboarding chapter 2. But still, so I've like tried to make it more interesting, try to include more panels, like more things happening, make the dialogue less like just seem like less forced, I guess. Sometimes I feel like some situations are still forced. But yeah, I had something like in some of the earlier chapters that I did, like this little remake kind of thing where I draw it again. And there was kind of a little fight or something that seemed kind of forced, like why would I start talking about that? But I don't feel like going back and redrawing that chapter again, so I'm just gonna keep it in. Because if I just continue to redraw old chapters, I'm not gonna get anywhere. So, yeah, you'll just have to bother with these forced conversations. But I have gotten better, I think. And just, even in sketching of how I want the scenes to look, I tried a few different things before, or at least when I started like this latest with the digital version. I had black line art and then I changed to, I don't know, like some wine red-ish, purplish, darker. And now I'm back to black line art again. But yeah, that's pretty much the comic. I hope you like this video. It's a bit different. I might do it again. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!